Welcome to the Urban Affairs Program. It's time to get up for Urban Perspectives with your host, Pete Rose.
Welcome to this special edition of Urban Perspectives. I'm your host, Pete Rose. We have the special pleasure of having a unique and individual that has contributed a lot to society as well as to the arts. Lynn Whitfield, acclaimed actor, best known for her roles as Josephine Baker on HBO, or the first African-American female FBI agent, Johnny Mae Gibson. And right now she is also a Hillary supporter as well as helping us to understand the importance of getting out and voting. So we're going to go right into actually, Ms. Whitfield, first, thank you for being here on Urban Perspectives up to date.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a very exciting day here.
And of course, we mustn't overlook the fact that most of us are now watching you in another fantastic role on OWN Network in the Greenleaf as First Lady May.
Yes, we are having such a great time.
Great production.
During the show, and we're so excited that it's been so well received, you know?
Yeah.
Twitter is all tweeting, and the ratings have been really good.
Well, obviously, it's a great production, well put together, great writing, and just, you look fantastic as always on it, and such a powerful woman. As a matter of fact, most of your roles have been women of power, women who are contributing. So as I look at that, who inspired you as a woman, past and present?
Oh, well, I come from a line of very wonderful Southern women. You know, my grandmother, Estelle Duval Butler, Willia Smith on my father's side, and my mother, who was, you know, president of Louisiana Housing Finance Agency for a long, helping people have quality living environments and all of that. I also come from, my grandfather really taught me, he was an old country doctor, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There's still a community center named after him there, the Leo S. Butler Center. And we just were always taught that you're supposed to serve. You know, humanity. You know, you're supposed to give people a helping hand.
How did you get involved with the campaign and wanting to get out? Because you have a busy schedule here in the Twin Cities.
Well, I was involved in, I've worked for many campaigns, but I was very involved as a surrogate in 2008, 2012.
Okay, I see.
And so now here I am again, and I feel so, it's amazing to be alive at a time that I could see first black man and the first woman.
Fantastic.
It's so exciting, and even though, you know, my God, they have so much work to do, but I believe that they can do it. So I threw my name in every time, and then I say, if you need me, please call me.
Yeah.
Please let me work, because that way I'm not so nervous.
Yeah. Well,
like sitting at home and just saying, oh, I can't believe he said that, or they need to do this, or what is Trump doing now?
Yeah.
I just feel better if I can be out,
involved.
you know, working and you know, helping to realize what's right for this country.
Speaking of which, Lynn, you know, a lot of people look at it as a foregone conclusion at this point when you look at the polls that possibly it's going to be a straight win for Secretary Clinton. But what would you say to that?
Well, no, we have to keep working. We can't take anything for granted. We can't assume that it's a win. Whoever would have assumed that Donald Trump would be the Republican nominee?
Exactly.
You know, crazier things have happened, so we cannot rest on the laurels of any polls. Polls change.
Exactly.
You know, and everybody needs to stay focused, and keep the game on.
Yeah, exactly.
Until
it's done.
Until November, until it's done, and they announce that she is the President of the United States.
What do you envision is if you could see President Hillary Clinton improving the lot of all Americans and women in this country? How do you see that?
Well, I'll start selfishly as a woman. And I'll say that I envision that she will continue to make sure that there's fairness in the workplace for women, that there's equal pay for equal work. As a woman, I believe that Hillary Clinton will continue to support my rights, for me to be able to make decisions about my body, women's health. As a mother and a daughter, I know that she will continue what President Obama has started and improve upon, what is now called Obamacare, which she says was Hillary Care before that. I believe that we will have raises in earnings. I believe that the country will come back again, that will be a safer country. And I believe that she will get rid of, as much as she can, the divisiveness that is now so pervasive in this country. It makes me so sad and so afraid. And I know that she wants to make changes in the criminal justice system, and that she will help to get rid of all this vitriol and where people are pitted against each other.
Well, you talked earlier just a little bit, and we'll touch on it again briefly. Those individuals who may get apathetic about going out and voting, feeling as if though it's not going to be any different with either or. What do you have to say to that?
Well, I have to say that, I'm from the South. And in the South, they have this saying, you can cut off your nose to spite your face.
Exactly.
You can stand in your own way. You can allow yourself to feel unempowered, allow the job to be done on you. I would say to those people, you are allowing people from the other side, people who are not looking out for your good, to control your mind, control your actions. And what you have when you have your vote is your voice. What you have is an ability to vote, not just presidentially, but down ballot as well.
Exactly. So important.
You are involved in who is policing your communities then. People have to answer to you. They don't, and if you give that away in apathy, that I say, I'm so sorry that you suffered from disillusionment and low self-esteem, but know that you are so important as a human being. Any person who has a vote, anybody who walks this earth is God's child, and you have a right to say, this is who I want, executing and administrating the things that are good for me.
You have certainly given us a guide by which we can follow, by which our audience can follow. You here, an individual who has so much in their life, taking your time to come here and talk about the importance of voting, the importance of following your civic duty, is so inspiring.
And that your civic duty is connected to your well-being.
Exactly.
It's connected to your quality of life. It's very personal. It's very personal, and I just want people to continue to take personally their commitment to have their voice heard in the ballot box, I'm so honored and grateful that you have me here, and that you felt me worthy to interview me. I'm flattered, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of my time here.
Well, thank you so very much for coming here to the Twin Cities, for all the work that you're going to be doing now here, and for all the work that you're going to be doing in the future for this campaign, and keep up the good work. Stay beautiful as well, and continue success for you.
And congratulations on all the great work you're doing with your network.
Thank you so much.
All right.
The fabulous, the ever vivacious Lynn Whitfield here on Up Today, Urban Perspective Today. And remember, there are so many amazing people and positive stories in our community. You can watch for them right here on Urban Perspectives. I'm your host, Pete Rhodes. I'll see you next time.
Hello, I'm Lynn Whitfield, and you're watching BMA Networks.